praises and glory goes to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kudash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the legmen feeding the sheep of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, in sincerity and truth. With this great gospel coming out of our Bible, man. And right now we in a society where Esau, Edom done came back, right? Esau, Edom came back because they fell as a nation before. They were the Roman Empire, the Greco-Roman Empire. They were the Greco-Roman Empire, and the same things that they were doing during the Greco-Roman Empire, they're doing right now in this society. And one of the main things that points to them being those people is how they honor and praise cats like Alexander the Great, right? Their system is set up like the Rome with the Caesars and the Senate, right? Everything go back to that system, even with the way they move with their military, right? The way they operate with their laws and their rules and their regulation. So the Lord set them back to come back again. So when you go into scriptures, it speaks about how the deadly wound was healed. Let me go to that right quick. It's a lot of people, they're putting their trust in this system right now, thinking this system is going to operate for a long time, not knowing that this system been prophesied about being brought down. This system been spoke about in the Bible, in the scriptures. And one of the things that these people here in this society, they want to try to, we're going to say it again, keep getting rid of the Bible. They removed the Apocrypha because the Apocrypha mentions the Roman Empire, mentions the Greek Empire, and it speaks about the system that they set up, similar to the system you got right now. I'm reading the book of Revelation 13:3, and it reads, and I saw one, matter of fact, 3, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wandered after the beast, and they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worshipped the beast, saying, who is like unto this beast, who is able to make war with him? Right? You got these Edomites, right? They done set up a system. They feel like they're untouchable on earth, especially underneath this American military, right? They got their financial power is in London. They use the Catholic Church in Rome, and in the military in America as their triangular rulership on the face of the earth, right? The false prophet. And I'm read that again. It says, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, Roman Empire, right? When they fell, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wandered after the beast, and the beast is back. The whole system, the whole structure is set up back again on the earth. And what is one of their main things they're going to try to force upon the people is that RFID chip, right? You got system being set in play for what? For that RFID system. And everything links up with the scriptures. I'm read Isaiah 14, and let me start at 24, and it reads, the Lord of hosts hath sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. And as I have purposed, so shall it stand. And what's about to happen? The destruction of this society, right? The destruction of this society, man. The fall of this beast system, right? The end of Esau, Edom, and his rulership. Because all them other kingdoms he had already fell, right? The Greek, Roman, right? The Spaniards, the French, right? The British. What's the only thing left is what? This reincarnated spirit here in Babylon the Great, right? The last and final, right? The last and final leg piece of this beast system that needs to be taken down. And that's what the Lord is about to do. The Lord's about to take it down. It's being brought down right now financially. It's being brought down. What? The moral and the values of these people is low, right? Jobs is vanishing. Schools are being closed, right? The violence is going up. Same thing with Rome. Before Rome fell, right? Military spread it thin throughout the earth, right? Different conflicts. What else? The main thing is that money. That dollar is weak. I'm gonna go to this right quick. Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna read 13. Salaki. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9, and it reads, "The thing that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun." Yeah, there is no new thing under the sun. These cats is back. The same spirit, the same vibration, the bread and circus, right? The the arenas having different gladiators, right? Turn into your wrestling arenas, your UFC arenas, right? Everything's about keeping the people in a state of sleep. A state of sleep while these motherfuckers robbing and raping. While these people robbing and raping and taking control of what this whole society, these people are in a deep slumber. Even you Israelites, especially you Israelites. And what the Lord said, He was going to put a deep slumber on a bunch of you Israelites. I'm going to go to the book of Isaiah. Let me start at 6 and 9. 6 and 9, because part of this gospel is recognizing that you are in a reincarnated Roman Empire. You got to you got to know the different nations. Who are you under right now? You're under Esau Edom. He's the last. Um, how can we say he's the last stage before the kingdom of heaven? Right. This is the last heathen Gentile that's going to rule before our Lord sets up the kingdom of heaven and the children of Israel. Israel is established forever and ever. But a lot of people don't know who Esau is. A lot of people don't understand the workings of this society, that the Lord's in charge, right? They think we're all the same people. We're all God's children. We're all one in humanity. Yeah, I haven't read none of that in the Bible. I haven't read one of that in the Bible, because the Lord said He chose the people, right? Because you guys are quick to say them small hatters are the people, but whenever we tell you who the true people are according to the scriptures, there is an issue. There's a problem, right? What the Lord do? He put blinders and put some in your ear. You can't hear, you can't see spiritually. I'm going to read Isaiah 6 and 9, and it says, "And He said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their hearts, with your mind, and convert and be healed." Because what is this truth going to do? It's going to heal you, right? And it's going to make you want to repent and turn back to the Lord. Then said I, Lord, how long? And He answered, Until the cities be wasted without inhabitants, and the houses without man, and the land be what? Utterly desolate. That's the future of America. Utterly desolation, destruction, thermonuclear fire, right? To the point where no man's going to dwell in this land again. This place is going to go down in the motherfucking history books according to what the words of the Bible, the scriptures. I'm going to go to let me see, bear with me. Jeremiah 51:8, it reads, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed," because America has different spiritual names in the Bible. Babylon the Great, spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt, right? And I'm going to read, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed, right? There's not going to be no, just like Rome, deadly wound was healed. Now, when America falls, there ain't going to be no healing. When this society falls, ain't gonna be no coming back for you Edomites. Ain't gonna be no coming back for you Edomites, because yeah, we speak about America, but who is America ran by? The elites overseas, man. The elites overseas. This place is just nothing but a place of labor, right? This ain't no country. This is what they call a corporation, right? Of slaves. That's why everything's numbered, from your houses to your businesses to you. There's a number on everything, right? So they could collect money. I'm reading, it says, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be she may be healed. Right? They looking to fix the infrastructure. That's not going to help. They're looking to solve the homeless problem. There's no solution. There's no solution for drug addicted, psychotic ex-cons and murderers and low life losers of this society. That's a lot of your so-called homeless people in these encampments, right? You got a couple people who's just down on bad luck, but it's a lot of them out there, man. They chose the wrong path spiritually. They chose the wrong path in the world, and guess what? There's no solution to helping them, right? You got a lot of how can we say, people fight mental issues, right? You can't find no place to put no psychotic motherfucker who's on PCP and dope. Right? You put him in a home, he gonna set that bitch on fire. He gonna rob the people in that motherfucker. So there's no solution. What else? The spirit of homosexuality, right, has overtaken Babylon the Great. Has overtaken Babylon the Great through your media, right? Through your television, Hollywood. So we already know this place is what is looking for is the destruction. This place is looking for destruction, right? Because it's leading a destructive path, right? It's on a destructive path. Amrita says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go, everyone, into his own country for the judgment. You see why? Because this place is the beacon of where people want to come and be great. Here in Babylon the Great, America. America. Right? And it says, but she is not healed. Forsake her. And let us go, everyone, into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Right? What is the Lord going to do? He's going to nuke this place. It's Jeremiah 50 and 11. Because ye were glad, right? It's Jeremiah 50 and 11. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoice, O ye daughters of mine inheritance. O ye Salaki. I'm read that again. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoice, O ye destroyers of mine heritage. Because ye are grown fat as a heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. Your mother shall be sore confounded, right? That's going back to London, right? She that bare thee, talking about England, she that bare thee, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, right now, what is the Lord about to set up? The Lord's about to set up a division amongst these Edomites' houses, and it's already been happening. One thing going on around the world is they're blaming Babylon the Great, America, for all their issues. And it's funny because you got the elites overseas using America to go push these different agendas, but pretty soon America and Babylon, America and England are going to fall off, right? I'm going to read it. It says, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land as a desert. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at what? At all her plagues. Put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against Yahweh, right? The missile's going to rock the shit out of America, right? America's allies are going to fire on America, right? The enemies of the world, they're going to turn, they're going to come to, they're going to shoot their weapons at America, man, because it's part of the prophecy of the scriptures, right? Like it says, there's no hope, there's no balm, there's no fixing, there's no solution, man. So as a man of the Lord, you need to be praying that the Lord delivers you from what this destruction here in Babylon the Great that's coming. Shalom.